Hello guys, welcome to our Sports Pro Library channel. You are watching Australia versus British and Irish Lions. The match will begin very soon. Kindly make sure to subscribe. I'll be talking about the preview now. Yeah. The British and Irish Lions will hope to secure a series victory over Australia when they face the Wallabies in the second test at the iconic Melbourne Cricket Ground on Saturday. The Lions on the first test 27-19 in Brisbane on 19 July, and another success for Andy Farrell's side would put the tourists in an unassailable position in the three-match series. An Australia win, meanwhile, would level the series 1-1 before the final test in Sydney on 2nd August. For team news, the main talking points and how to feel for here all you need to know. Who is in the Lions team's starting 15 containing 9 Ireland players shows 3 changes from the side that on in Brisbane. Andrew Potter is in for Elias Gange at a loose hit, while Ollie Chisholm replaces lock Joe McCarthy, who has a foot injury, with Sione Tuipulutu suffering from a tighting hamstring. Farrell has paired Hugh Jones with Bundy Aki in the midfield. Gary Ringors was poised to be selected at centre but took himself out of the team on Thursday after feeling the effects of concussion during training. Ringor missed the match in Brisbane with a head injury. There are also alternations on the bench where Jack Morgan, the only Welshman remaining in the squad after Thomas Williams was ruled out of the tour through injury, has been added as a back row option. Also included are Owen Farrell and Blair Kinghorn, who both played 80 minutes in the win over First Nation and Pacifica on Tuesday. Clearly, the big incentive to wrap up the series with a match to spare. The Lions have won all 7 matches they have played on Australian soil during the 2025 tour. No Lions side has gone unbeaten overseas in a tour since 1974 trip to South Africa. It was in South Africa in 1997 that the Lions most recently won the first 2 tests of a series, while you have to go back to 1966 for the last time they did it against Australia. Who is in the Australian team? Australia coach Joe Schmidt has also made 3 changes from Brisbane. Lock Will Skelton and flanker Rob Valentini missed the first test with calf injuries, but will start in Melbourne, and we expected to give the Wallabies extra point in their forward pack. Dave Porecki starts at hooker. The back division that started in Brisbane is unchanged, with the Tom Lenag continuing at fly half to win his 5th international cap. Australia went into the first test of the back in warm-up game, a narrow victory over Fiji. Although the final margin of defeat in Brisbane was only 8 points and they outscored the Lions 14-10 in the second half, the consensus was that the Wallabies were second best for long spells of the first test, trailing by 8 points with the clock in the red for full time. Captain Harry Wilson's decision to kick the ball off the pitch with Australia on their own line led to criticism ex-England coach Sir Clive Woodward and former Wallabies international David Campbell. Writing in the Daily Mail, Woodward said it demonstrated losing mentality, while Campbell described it as ridiculous. Speaking on TalkSport, Wing Harry Potter responded to the criticism in midweek. It's pretty ridiculous to suggest that the 23 people who played on the weekend have a mentality of losing, said the former Licensor Tigers man. Saturday's second test win and bust of Wallabies. Emotionally, it is very simple. This week, added Potter, we all know the task at hand, so I don't think